Good evening, everybody. Got my fire here going. It's a lovely evening. Got some relatives over from Dublin. They've all gone out clubbing. I wasn't really in the mood, but they'll be back to party, no doubt. Don't know if anyone's heard about this Area 51 nonsense. You probably have. I think I was the last ones to hear. My brother's been talking about it. There's going to be 2 million people going to Area 51, and I was laughing my head off. And I did say to him, well, judging by any past things I've seen, they're likely to get about a dozen, if that, straight from the mental hospital. And I said, look, they have protests here all the time, UFO stuff and protesting against the government and everything else. And I said, normally I get about 3 people. I said, I guarantee you that's not going to happen. Any of these protests, people are all talk, but most of them are lazy, won't get off their arses, are all there on the laptop, yeah, count me in. But when it comes to the day, and you know, nobody turns up. I would never in a million years or organise a protest for anything. Absolutely not, unless they were all absolutely my close friends and I dragged them there myself in a minibus. That's the only way I could guarantee that people turn up. I would not do it. People are lazy. They all talk, no action. You get very few that will actually get off the bums and go down there. And normally people that are not all right in the head. I just can't stop laughing at these protests. Oh God almighty, if you want to organise a proper protest, you need an organiser. You need an organiser, proper PR, a proper cause, and lots of all. Just put a thing on the internet, we're having a protest, everyone turn up. Yeah, that's gonna work. That really is gonna work. He said no, a couple of dozen. The probably percentage is the same. So out of 2 million, a couple of dozen. I said to him, these are the Muppets we deal with in the conspiracy world. This is what happens. They're idiots. Keep telling you. Because he was going on about this for weeks. Nah, it's going to happen. The army are bringing in reinforcements. Oh God. I just find these things hilarious. Oh God, because you know what's going to happen. You know it's not going to happen. There's going to be a few people there, absolutely Adam's family, the monsters, and every other drag of society. Who has absolutely nothing whatsoever, nothing to do, and can do this stuff. And I know a lot of the protests in London, you see the same people, you see the same ones turning up all the time. I don't need fans like that anyway, thank God. I think we've seen a lot of them over the last year. Oh, I just find it so funny. Because I keep telling my brother, you don't understand who you're dealing with. You don't understand the mentality of these Muppets in the conspiracy world. You don't know them. Keep telling him, and everything I say comes out to be exactly spot on, and I just find it really funny. I don't like people with no integrity, and sometimes a couple of little things. I mean, sometimes it could be a racist remark and a person could be lovely, then you find out they're making these disgusting racist remarks. What do? I cut them out of my life straight away. They just turn my guts. So even little things like that. I can say, no, that person's obviously no good. I don't want them in my life. Nothing else they ever say will make up for the disgusting comments, and that's their view, and that's in their head, so that's how they think, and that's how they are. So I can judge a lot of people on just a couple of comments, and I have that knack, and I'm never wrong. Never. So that's it. We'll have probably I'll have a good few chats with my auntie. She's really good to talk to, and she knows the score, knows everybody, knows what's been going on, so we can have a good heart to heart. And my cousin's so funny, we were laughing last night. We were up to about 6 last night. They're going out now shopping and whatever. I just got up, 12 o'clock. I haven't slept that late in years. So I don't normally sleep. I sleep a couple of hours and that's it, but I've had a good laugh, so they'll be back in a minute, probably. I'll do a few. I think that's them now, just near the door. So I'll do a few catch-ups later. Bye for now. Oh, they were telling me we've had some long lost relatives in Dublin from the Beardshaw clan. My granddad had a brother called Ernie. They were called Ernie and Bert and Ernie. Ernie, he was a saxophone player, little, flamboyant man, never married, bachelor. But after he died, he had this big house and a housekeeper and everything. And after he died, we're finding now there's children coming out of the woodwork. When I say children, the man is 70. Excuse me. But there's this character in Dublin, he claims to be my granddad's brother's son, but just we only need to look at him, take one look, no confirmation necessary. He's got the nose and the little eyes and but my God, my family in Ireland have been spending time with him. He lives in County Wicklow, he's got all these houses up there, and he's just married another wife's wife died, but he just married this wife. She's in her 50s, virgin, never married. They live right up in the mountains where there's no electricity or anything. So they took the family up there, and it's got quite a few houses, very well off, a lot of land, and they've got kennels and horses and things like that. But as mad as hatters, he's got the Beardshaw gene. Even though he's not mixed with any of us. He only found out who he was when he was in his late 60s, I think. So he started looking for his family, but my God, he's got money and he's got obviously a lot of time on his hands, so all he's doing is researching and going to deaths, marriages, and he's found out all these things that we don't even know. He's able to tell us things about us, but he's the family call him a stalker. The Beardshaw family are very eccentric, just nutty as hell. Good as gold, but they've got these ways. I mean, he's got a couple of cars in his garden, and he's saving another 50 years. These be antiques. So he saves the scrap until they become antiques and worth millions. And my other uncle does that. He doesn't even know. He does that as well. Things like that, but those little ways. And what else is there? Oh, we were in Stitches last night. He's a singer, he plays guitar, and he has some videos. I might add him on a video, but he's searching out all the family. He hasn't found me, thankfully, because I'm not on any of the family's Facebook. But my cousin said he's a stalker. I can't delete him, because straight away he'll be on the phone to me dad, me ma. Paul's just deleting me, does he not love me anymore? What's going on? He's very intense. His wife is so gawky, from the country, these frilly dresses and flowers, big roses in her hair, and my mother has ALZHEIMERS. She doesn't like the new husband, but anyway, the mother didn't want him to get married. She's 50, never married, but because he was married before, she doesn't like that. Really old Catholics, always been married before. She keeps slagging him off, even at the wedding, at the table. She was telling everybody how much she hates him. It was so funny. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, he's got this converted ambulance. He converted an ambulance into a camper van. But oh God, oh, he just sounds like one of us, even though he's never met us so late. You know, he went over to America. His wife doesn't know some of her family as well. They went to Utah. He went to Utah and they went looking for the graves of certain ancestors, and they found them. This is what he does. He found a lot of graves from our ancestors as well, Beardshaw clan. But the funny thing is, what they said was he actually worked with my uncle. Well, it's actually my mum's uncle, so it would make him my mum's cousin, wouldn't it? With the granddad's brother. But he worked with him for a number of years. He got him this really good job and looked after him, but he never knew he was his father. He never told him. And there's another one come out of the woodwork as well. And he looks like he's like a half Arab, so he obviously had an affair with an Arab woman somewhere down the line. Well, she was his housekeeper and she died a long time ago. And she was his housekeeper for years, and she had a flat in the bottom of the garden. And when he died, he left no, heir, will, anything. So she got the house, the big house in Sandymount, Bullsbridge. It's right next to the American Embassy in Bullsbridge. We're very well off, this family. Not us, but them, the relatives. So that's a new addition to the family. We got these lovely properties in Wicklow and around the place, so they let the relatives when they went down. Oh yeah, they had this wedding. No, not a wedding, birthday party, and they invited the Dublin relatives, so they all went down. They met him in Wicklow, then they followed him up to where the thing was, the do, and it was right up the top of the mountains, in the middle of dark, no lights, no nothing. They eventually found this place and had a couple of drinks, met people, and then apparently, stupid things happened. The Beardshaws do everything our way. There's no organisation whatsoever, and we found that our relatives in America are the same, even though they didn't mix with us. They've still got these same chaotic gene. It's really weird. It's really weird, and it wouldn't surprise me every nutcase that comes out, but. They're good nutcases, but really, really eccentric. The Beardshaw is very eccentric, and it's very clear, very dominant in all of them. All of them. And we were comparing, like, my mum and, the brother and sisters. They're all the same. All the same. My mum was a hoarder as well, collected the most ridiculous rubbish. Ran to somewhere to get rid of, and she lied. Oh my God. She was a shopaholic, shopping channel. She would buy 10 of everything just in case one broke out. My uncle in Ireland does that. Even keeps his old toothbrush heads off his electric brush just in case the current one breaks down and he's left with nothing in an emergency. He'll keep the old one as well, the one that started in bits, and they're like, what the hell are you keeping these for? Oh, just in case that could break in the morning, but it's not going to be the end of the world before he gets to the shop. So a lot of the things are meaningless, but it's so funny listening to the family history. They're so mad. I might do a little bit of a documentary on these. I was looking at them myself through history, and very strange. But well liked, but very nut jobs in a good way. Very strange ways, and it can only be described as very eccentric. They said he's about 75, and he's got long hair in a ponytail. He thinks he's 20. And he actually thinks he's still a teenager, and he acts like it as well. Actually, talking about maybe starting a documentary, I just remembered there is actually a documentary. There is actually a documentary on Channel 4 about him. I'm going to look for that. It's actually been out, and oh my God, you're not going to believe this. I think the same director who directed The Confessions of an Alien Abductee, I think that same ridiculous Muppet did this documentary on my uncle. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this stupidity. So I'm going to, when they come back, my cousin said he'll show me the link later. But apparently, yeah, there was a documentary. Fuck. There was a documentary done on him because he's so eccentric. Oh my God. I sound like a lunatic, but I cannot believe this. I don't know why I didn't say that in the video earlier. It just got really dark, but that was just not long ago. I was saying I'd love to do a documentary on this family, but I just remembered they told me last night that there has actually been a Channel 4 documentary by a director called Guy. It can only be Guy Gilbert. He only does those nutty things and follows mad people. He did Confessions of an Alien Abductee, he did The Undateables, and now he's on this one. He did The Naked Rambler, that nutter with going around naked, full of, he's got shoes and socks and his thing. He's not really naked, all he's in is showing his balls. Because he's got loads of other things that he's wearing, just no underwear. But yeah, he did that, and now I think he's done this one. Oh my God. I'll have to watch it first before I admit to being related. Oh my God. I cannot believe this. I can't believe I forgot that. They just told me last night. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh, they showed me a couple of videos. He's got videos on YouTube. Oh, the things they were telling me. Yeah, I started off saying they went to this party in the middle of the mountains, and mother was there, mother of my uncle's wife, and she's got Alzheimer's. That's not funny. I'm not laughing with the fact she's got Alzheimer's, but what they did was they only had, the daughter only had one car, so she said to my uncle and auntie, well, I'm going to be taking people home, so I'll take you home first, and then I'll come back and get my mum. So anyway, took my uncle and auntie home, and the cousins, wherever they were, they'd given them a lovely house, it was really nice. But they'd come prepared for a party. They had one drink, and then your woman was saying, hey, he's ready to go home. And they were like, what? We just got here like 40 minutes ago. So anyway, they took them home, and they went back to the place, but luckily they'd brought their own entertainment, and they had some booze with them, a few bottles, and they had their own little party. But the next day on Facebook the next day on Facebook, the party, that old granny with the Alzheimer's refused to go home. And the party went on till 6 in the morning. My auntie and uncle who'd come prepared for a party were left home at 10 o'clock with nothing to do in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in reality, what they should have done is taken the mother home first and then leave it all them to have the party, but they didn't. They started taking everybody home first and were left with the mother with Alzheimer's. And she loved drinking and she just wouldn't go home, so they had to all stay there. Oh my God. Oh gosh. It was funny. Maybe I'm not laughing at the lady has Alzheimer's. Oh, sorry. I'm not laughing. Really, I'm not. Alzheimer's is not funny. But it was just the way they were telling me. Like, my family were party animals, especially them, and they'd come prepared for all night and meet all the crew and meet all the new, Don's new friends and family and all the people he knows. And they had one drink and were driven home and left in this cottage in the middle of blackness, in the middle of nowhere. And then the rest of the story is the next day they thought, look, sod this, we've got to get out of here. So they thought, we'd pack all our bags, leave them by the door, so when Don comes, we'd be ready to go. So So when he came around the next day, oh, thanks, Don, everything's great, ready to go, bags, everything. And he's like, no, you can't go. You've got to stay for breakfast. You've got to stay for breakfast. So they were like, oh no, only like, oh God, well, come on, it can only be half an hour. It took him 2 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes. And he came out and he gave them all breakfast on a saucer. There was one sausage. There was one sausage and half a tomato each on a saucer. My auntie said it was like he was feeding the cats. They said it was like he was feeding the cats. Oh God. Oh, that just sounds so stupid. It's typical. It's typical. I mean, it's so typical of this family. I went to LA and I've got really, a lot of cousins over there, and some of them got a lot of connections in Hollywood and the film industry and all that. But when I went over there once, and a few times, but this time, on one day, three of my cousins turned up to take me out and hadn't told each other and hadn't even told me. And they came and they all started, there was a big fight down. You took it yesterday, I'm taking it today. I took a day off work, ended up in a big brawl. They all left and I was left on my own. Oh yeah, what it was, I suffer with, they've diagnosed me with osteoarthritis in my spine, and I've also got several nerve cysts on root nerves in several parts of my body, and I get a lot of pain. And I'm not really a pill popper, or I don't even like taking aspirin, or my kidneys are in the bad state they are because of the ibuprofen. But I took this tablet, I think that's what made me giddy, because I had a couple of glasses of wine as well. And yeah, it works. My back is alright, the pain is gone. God knows how I'm going to feel in the morning. So I don't know how I'm going to feel in the morning. Probably won't wake up till Tuesday. It just reminds me of those. I used to watch Seinfeld and Curb, and there's been a few episodes where people have taken something for pain and end up like lunatics. I feel a bit like that. But I'm going to post these videos because I thought I did quite a good giggle, and I think people will enjoy a giggle. Hope you do anyway. Bye for now. I'll probably, fire's getting a bit low, I don't know whether to put some more logs on or go in. It's 11 o'clock, got music on, but got neighbours here. I don't care. I do really care if my neighbours are considerate to me. These people next door are ripping us off for thousands, and they've got like 30 people living in each house next door, hundreds of kids. They never go to bed. They're running up and down the stairs all over the house. It seems like they've got wooden floors, and they're all wearing high heels and clogs. So one day of the year, 2 days of the year, I think they can tolerate me. We don't get many relatives from Ireland anymore. So we'll probably, they're coming back expecting to have a party. I'm wrecked already. That tablet. I mean, it was good. I wish they'd give us things like that from the doctor when you're in pain. But that was good. And not in pain, but I'm very giggly. Oh God, I've never had anything like this before. I don't know what the hell it was. I must get the name of these tablets. Say to the doctor, can I have some of these tablets? They were great. They made me happy and I had no pain. Why can't everyone have that? Oh look, my fire's gone out. I better get some logs. They actually eloped and got married in Gretna Green. Well, my back was really bad. I was actually lying on the floor the other night, the day my relatives, the day before they arrived. And, my brother's friend has just had surgery on his leg or something, and he said, I've got some good painkillers, I'll give you one. Do you want it? And I said yes, so he just gave me one, and I took it. Don't know what it was, I didn't ask. I should have. I don't normally take anything. But I completely forgot. It did work, it was brilliant, but I was sitting out in the garden and I had a couple of glasses of wine, and that's why I was so giddy. So forgive me if I've offended anybody. I'm not used to taking things like this, but it worked and I had a good laugh. So hope you can have a laugh too. Bye for now.